Hi, this is Leah. The piece of technology that I wanted to share with you that I kind of been exploring myself is called Flip Quiz. It's a way to create review games for your health classes. This is different than like Kahoot because maybe you don't have access to a bunch of iPads in your classroom or laptops in your classroom, but you still want to do a fun review game online. My students could come up to my laptop to click on categories or answers, or if there's a smartboard in your class, they could do it that way rather than entering and answering questions on an iPad. So the first thing you want to do is go to flipquiz.me, enter that in your browser, and this is the page that you're going to see. This is a free resource, so you're going to click up here on sign up for free to create your profile. So you're just going to have to enter in a username, use your email address, and then a password. And there's also other information that you could enter later on, like your location, what you teach, to update your profile, but you don't have to do that right away. So you're going to create your account. Since I've already done that, I'm just going to go ahead and click on the login button up here. Now I'm going to enter my username and my password. This is going to take me to my dashboard. So on my dashboard, I can create a quiz, I can view other boards that I've created in the past, or view my profile, and that's where I can go to update my profile like I mentioned a little bit ago. So you can see I did create one quiz board right here, so I just named it health for now. I'll show you that in a little bit, but so first I'm going to just walk you through how to create a quiz board. So I'm going to click on this, create a quiz board first. I can create a board name up here. So if this is for my third grade health class, I might just name it third grade health review. Then there are up to 6 categories that you can have for your review game. You might not need all of those. If you don't, you can hide them. So if you look down here, it says don't need this category, want to hide it, and it'll tell you what to do right there. So if you leave it blank, that means it's just going to hide it for you. So if you don't enter anything in, then it's just a blank piece right there. So I do want to name my categories. So the first one I might pick is nutrition. So that's one of the units that I teach. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down. I can enter in all my questions that I have for nutrition. So my first question might be, what are the 5 food groups? And I would put the answer over on this side. Vegetables, fruits, protein, grain, dairy. I'm going to enter in as many questions as I want. Just like I stated a little bit ago, if you don't want to enter all these questions in, just leave them blank and then they won't appear. I can also customize my background if I want to by choosing one that's on here or uploading my own. And it shows you different options that you have for customizing. I'm going to press save and continue once I'm happy with my questions. Now you can see instead of it saying category 1, it says nutrition. I have my question and my answer. Sorry about that. And I can preview the game at the bottom right hand corner to see what it looks like so far. So this shows me a preview here. So I have nutrition category, and then for 100, and when my students click on that, it would come up with a question. So now those are how you create the quiz boards. I'm going to go ahead and quick save that again, save and finish. And I'm going to go back and show you a finished board that I have, the health one that I was telling you about earlier. So if you click on this little person up here, you're going to go to My Boards. to see ones that you've saved in the past. And if I scroll down, you can see the one that I just created is here, third grade health review, but I'm going to go to my completed one here and click play. That way you can see what it looks like. So this review game was consisted of all the different units that I try to teach over the course of the year, and then 4 questions for each unit. If you look down here in the bottom right hand corner, there's a little clock. I can say how long I want the question to be up there for, or that might be a timer for how long a student has to answer. That way I don't have to use my phone or a stopwatch. So I can change that if I want to, or I can just keep track of myself. I don't have to use that tool. But you can see if I click on nutrition for 100, what are the 5 food groups? So my students would have that time to answer the question, and then I could call somebody up to reveal the answer, and it would list it right there. When I exit out of that, you can see that the question that they just answered is gone. So this is great for, I've been using most of my classes enjoy the friendly competition, so I can see using this to assess maybe prior knowledge on a topic, or at the end of a unit review game, or even as this one set up, an end of the year review game to see how much they've remembered from past health classes. I only see my classes every 3 months, and then it's just once in a 6-day cycle. So an average of 10 times a year is what I see them for health. So it's nice to have an understanding of what they remember from prior months, prior health classes. So this game could be used for that. And I could do it in a small group setting with teams, or I could have them answer questions individually as well. So once again, this is called Flip Quiz. So I'll take you back to the homepage again so you can see what it looks like. But I suggest you check it out. It seems like it'd be a pretty cool tool, and I look forward to trying to implement it into some of my health classes this coming school year.